What colour is a zebra? Black and white, right? Easy, easy. But you don't just know the colour. You know about the savannah, you know about their habitat, you know about their body shape. You know so much more. Your brain has a whole network around zebra. Now let me ask you another question. What colour is an aardvark? And if you tell me the only thing you know about an aardvark is that it's the first word in the dictionary, well, you're in good company. Until this video, I knew nothing about an aardvark. The only thing we really know is that it's the first word in the dictionary. No habitat, no behavior, no story, nothing. Just a silly little joke about, yes, it's the first word in the dictionary because it's got two A's in the beginning. I mean, what? And this is exactly what happens in science lessons. Kids remember the aardvark, the flashy, shiny little detail, and they forget about the zebra, the scientific fact that you're trying to explain to them. Here's the rule I want you to hear right now. Kids remember what you make them pay attention to the most. If the fun was the loudest, they store the fun. Now, if the idea was the loudest, they store the idea. So I have a rule for myself. Before I run any practical or any demo, I ask myself, what's the one thing I want the kids to say when they go home? That sentence is the target. If I can't answer that, I don't run the demo. Because if I do, it's basically going to be a magic trick. And we're here to teach STEM. And the thing is, I've taught them the aardvark so many times. So let me show you 3 times that I've ignored this rule and basically shown the kids the aardvark. So we have these spheres. They're little robot balls that you can code with Scratch. So much fun. They're full of sensors and coding opportunities, crazy stuff. The thing is, I didn't give them a question. I didn't anchor the lesson to an idea. I just got them to experiment with the code. There's so much code here, they could have fun. I didn't anchor anything. So at the end of the session, they showed me a sphere that burped and farted. Not loops, not orientations, no code, no logic, nothing. Just, sir, do you want to see my sphere? There's a poo sign on there and it farts and it burps. They go home. What do they tell their parents? Oh dear, Mum, we had these robots that was so cool, Mr. Patel. They had a poo sign and there was farting and it was, oh, give me strength. I taught them the aardvark. So much tech, so much opportunity for coding. I just didn't give them a good enough question. I didn't give them a good enough idea. And I've done this again. I ran a flame color assembly. Different substances burn at different colors. It's how we make fireworks, right? So I had green, purple, orange, so much fun. I could see the kids. There was about 400 of them in assembly. They were going wild. They loved this. Massive reactions. I thought I had them. Next week, kids said, sir made the flame go green. Nothing about street lamps. Nothing about fireworks. Just the flame went green. That's unfortunately why I made them notice. Mr. Patel has just done a trick. He made the fire turn orange. He made the fire turn purple. Nothing about the science that I actually wanted to teach. And our biggest one, space workshops. It was crazy. We took the kids to the countryside where there's no light pollution. We wanted them to get really immersed in this. So we gave them all an iPad to basically make a vlog, a video just like this, where they'll be talking about space and what they've learned. So we're talking about why we had to drive so far to avoid light pollution. We're talking about the telescopes we use. We're talking about the stars that we saw, the constellations, all of that stuff. There was so much. I was buzzing. All the kids with their iPads just vlogging, saying, oh yeah, so we're out at night and it's really dark, we go out to see these telescopes. You might even know where this is going. What did they remember? They learnt that we need to go far because of light pollution, and that was about it. But what they did learn was how to use a microphone, how to video edit, how to speak on a camera. I mean, these are great skills, but that wasn't my point. Was I wanted them to learn about constellations. I wanted them to learn about gravity. I taught them the wrong thing. I made it all about the iPad. I made it all about the video editing. And that's what they took away. So what's the fix? Well, it's about making the idea the zebra. And the solution isn't to make it less fun. No. The solution is to make the idea the star of the show. And everything else serves that idea. It doesn't replace it. So before the practical, this demo shows you so-and-so. During the practical, notice how this and this is happening right now? After the practical, because of so-and-so, this happened. And the next lesson, remember the so-and-so from yesterday? Well, this is where it's important to get. And look, our students, they're already living basically on their phone, scrolling to get 6-second dopamine hits, basically like fireworks. It's pure spectacle, zero depth. And it's our job to pull them out of that and teach them the zebra, teach them the real science. And remember who you are. You're teaching STEM. This is the stuff that powers the world. It creates hospitals. It sends people to Mars. It allows us to fly across the world. It allows us to communicate with people across the world without leaving our sofa. This is STEM. This isn't a party trick. This is the future. So there's a 4-step checklist that I always run through. The first one, what's the one sentence that I want them to remember? Second, does this demo actually point to that one sentence? Am I making the idea more louder than the fun? And lastly, how am I going to revisit this tomorrow? You do that, the science sticks, guaranteed. Because kids will always remember, sir did that thing with the beaker and it exploded. They will never forget that. What they will forget is why. And that's what you've just learned how to do. Because we know, flash is fun, but meaning is unforgettable. Hey, I'm Prem and I've run over 1,000 STEM workshops across London. I've made nearly every mistake there is. If this video helped, let me know in the comments. If you want more videos that help you make science stick, hit subscribe, more is coming.